Hello. So today we'll just be doing a quick log on the RC car transformation. As you guys probably saw, it was a nitro car. It's had a lot of stuff done to it. The first thing is that it's been converted to electric, as you can tell from that electronic speed controller right there. The next modification we did was we added the Arduino and the Raspberry Pi a little bit later. So the reason I added an Arduino is because I wanted to give it additional functionality and I wanted to have more control over the car. So in this case I have ultrasonic sensors on the front, left, and right, and I also have 6-axis gyroscope and accelerometer. A lot of auto stopping technology out there, and I really wanted to mimic that using the sensors, but that actually ended up not happening. What I found was using a cell phone and the Blink app and API, I was able to attach it to the web, or this web server right here, and actually control some of its functionality from the phone. I have changed out the suspension all to be significantly stiffer just because of the added weight. We have ultrasonic sensors. These are the HC04s, I believe. They're all attached over here. We have the Arduino 101 under there, the Raspberry Pi 2 up here, along with a Wi-Fi dongle and a 32 or 64 GB SD card. We have a normal RC car receiver that goes into the Arduino. And we have the electronic speed controller over here. We've replaced the servo with something a little more robust. The previous servo had stripped gears because the servo saver didn't function properly. We've changed out the steering rack from plastic to aluminum just to ensure that nothing breaks. We have replaced the front suspension arms because they broke. I have added a steel plate on the front, so if it whacks anything or something hits this top part right here, nothing will happen. The Arduino connects to the electronic speed controllers and all the sensors, and it will actually do most of the processing there, and it'll attach to a Blink server up here, which also is the Blink host for this because it communicates via USB, and that'll connect to my phone, and I'll be able to control things like the steering rack. I'll be able to control the NeoPixels, which are supposed to be under but currently aren't. I'll be able to read sensor data and whatnot. Now, I still use a traditional RC car controller, and that's just because I like the way it feels. The Arduino is effectively acting as a pass-through by processing the data that comes in here. I built out a program that would use interrupts to figure out the delays in between those microseconds, in between those beeps, in microseconds, and that allows me to read it and convert it into a servo signal, of which I output it using the Arduino servo library. After it goes through and passes through, it'll go directly into the electronic speed controller and output the whole thing. Now I also use a lithium polymer battery just because of its high current output, and there's a switch right there. So yeah, that's about it.